Hello and welcome to Review Mobility. Our platform allows consumers to post their independent reviews on their experience with mobility companies around the UK. Head to our website reviewmobility.co.uk to learn more. In this video today, we will be covering wheelchair accessible home tips. Let us get into the video. It's a good idea to make it easier for you to go about by providing ramps, grab bars, and other accessibility features. It is possible to have a more comfortable and secure life simultaneously with these recommendations and techniques. Wheelchair accessible key points. To be sure, the idea of a walk-in shower is intriguing. You may be able to avoid bed sores with the aid of a new kind of air mattress. Install hardwood floors instead of carpet. As a result, driving on the soft ground may be more complicated than going on a firm surface. The best options for flooring include wood and laminate, as well as vinyl. There will be no tire marks or tracks, so you won't have to deal with that hassle as well. This flooring is less costly than carpeting, but it also requires more time and effort to maintain. Wheelchair riders face a slipping hazard while walking on loose flooring or rugs. They have to be taken out. Those are some ways on how to make your home wheelchair accessible. Entrances and corridors. Getting through narrow hallways and doorways with a cane or wheelchair is more challenging. When designing an accessible house, keep this in mind. The doors must be the correct width before any hardware can be installed. 32-inch wide doors are required to accommodate wheelchairs. However, apertures may only be raised to 48 inches in a residential setting. Wheelchair users who have thighs that measure more than 40 inches are especially vulnerable to this. There should be ample space for you and your wheelchair at the entryway. Ample space must be provided for corridors. Doorways and hallways must be broad enough to allow wheelchairs. On both sides of the chair, there should be an adequate area for a user to spin the chair altogether. This has a significant influence on hallway and corridor sizes because of the width of wheelchairs. In order to provide a broader entrance, the offset door hinges may be extended. Increasing the size of entrances regularly is not an option. A door hinge that is offset might save you both space and money if this is the case for you. For doors that are less than 32 inches wide, take the time to identify the best option. Remove all obstacles. Wheelchairs may tip over if they are pushed through a door with a high threshold. As a result, the user must remove any conditions that are too strict before continuing. The elderly and the infirm may benefit from handrails installed in stairwells and hallways. Make an effort to place the switches such that they are within easy reach of your eyes. To prevent electrocution, electrical switches and light switches must be at least 40 inches above the ground. You'll be able to see them better as a consequence of this. Because you can use them with one hand, rocker switches are the favored choice. Ensure wheelchairs have easy access to all electrical outlets. A switch-like power connection should be placed 40 inches above ground level to make it more accessible. The wheelchair user will find it much easier to attach and unhook devices. Wheelchair accessible bathrooms are provided. Here is how to make your home wheelchair accessible. Even if you're in good physical shape, the restroom may be a dangerous place. As a consequence, your risk increases dramatically if you are unable to move or have mobility concerns. The only option is an easily accessible and well-guarded restroom. Grab bars make it easy to avoid tripping and falling. Assume you're in a wheelchair and need to use the restroom or take a shower while seated in your chair. The usage of a grab bar may be necessary while drying oneself off after a bath. If you have them, you'll be more secure and less prone to tumble. The grip bars, on the other hand, must bear the user's weight. For grab bars, the minimum weight limit is 250 pounds. However, there are many weight capabilities available. To lift and lower oneself while hanging onto anything, grab rails are excellent. As a result, they are less likely to cause an accident because of a sliding danger than an inclined rail. To provide the best possible safety, non-slip railings are required. Please make sure the grip rails are suitable for the person using them to avoid any strain or discomfort during their use. Use a wet room. To be sure, the idea of a walk-in shower is intriguing. A wet room may be preferable to a shower with fewer steps. Individuals in wheelchairs must be able to enter a shower with a 60-inch wide doorway. Wheelchair users will appreciate a walk-in shower without a lip or step at the entrance, since it will be simpler for them to enter and exit. Install a shower seat to make it easier to clean yourself. Shower chairs and stools, even if they are already installed, are an alternative. Because they are so light, these chairs are straightforward to transport. Some may be used in the shower when on vacation or visiting family, while others may be carried with you and left there. Whatever the situation may be, they might be either fixed or mobile. For those with limited space, little shower chairs are an excellent option. For extended periods, these shower chairs keep you comfortable. The height of the toilet is correct. Another way to make your home wheelchair accessible is in the UK. Because of its low height, people with physical disabilities or mobility issues may have trouble using a toilet. Removing and reinstalling toilet seat attachments may be done by families with both disabled and non-impaired family members. People who cannot keep their balance or stability may benefit from the armrests and safety guards on these seats. To securely lower and raise oneself from the toilet, you may install L-shaped grasp bars around the perimeter of the bathroom. Having a slip-resistant surface is essential. Bathroom accidents might occur if the floor is wet or a water pool on the floor. To prevent this, choose non-slip flooring. The market is flooded with slip-resistant tiles that are also water-resistant. If you're looking for a way to stay dry even in the most extreme weather conditions, textured tiles may be the answer. Slip-resistant coatings and matting may be utilized as an alternative to more permanent options. Increased accessibility for wheelchair users in the kitchen. Your emotional and physical well-being depends on cooking your meals. There are, however, a few things you'll need to do before you can use your kitchen safely and pleasantly. For those in wheelchairs, it would be beneficial if you raised kitchen countertops to a comfortable height. Cooking tasks, such as meal preparation, will be more manageable for the user to do. As a result, the risk of stumbling and falling increases. Standing counters are usually 36 inches high, while wheelchair-accessible counters can only be 28 inches wide. You may build a changeable countertop foundation based on your demands. At least 8 to 10 inches of space beneath the counter is required for wheelchair wheels to work correctly. Bedroom. One of the easiest ways to make your house more handicap accessible is to make your bedroom wheelchair accessible. If you are looking for a new place to live, having a large, wheelchair-accessible bedroom should not be your only priority. You may separate each mattress area into 2, 3, or 4 pieces in a profiling bed. It has the appearance of a cradle for a newborn. You may tweak each of these factors to increase or reduce your overall perceived worth. Simple push-button controls enable even individuals with limited skill to use the bed. Individuals at risk for bed sores may benefit from air mattresses, which use compressed air to vary the pressure points and reduce the risk of acquiring them. When a person's sense of touch is compromised owing to paralysis, sores are more challenging to detect. You may be able to avoid bed sores with the aid of a new kind of air mattress. Wheelchair users should have access to a platform lift or stair lift. People who need a wheelchair but do not want to get up from their seats may build a wheelchair lift. Since they'll only be in place for a short time, these gadgets won't slow down construction. There are more vertical than horizontal wheelchair elevators in public and private buildings. They are likely to have a wide range of differences because of their different pathways. Whether they are required by law, handrails should be provided on all stairways. Summary of how to make the inside of your home wheelchair accessible. Doors and hallways are 32 inches wide. Hardwood flooring, automatic door openers and doorknobs are some of the best options for making it more user-friendly. If you're in a wheelchair, here are tips on how to make your home more wheelchair-friendly. Shower chairs and stools, even if they are already installed, are an alternative. L-shaped grasp bars around the bathroom perimeter may help secure toilet seats for those with physical disabilities or mobility issues. There are a few things you'll need to do before you can use your kitchen safely and pleasantly. Individuals at risk for bed sores may benefit from air mattresses. People who are unable to use a wheelchair but can use a scooter may make use of stair lifts. Vertical platform lifts are an excellent choice for outdoor stairwells. Handrails should be provided on all stairways. So that concludes our video on wheelchair accessible home tips. We hope you may have found this video helpful. Don't forget to go and check out some of our other videos on mobility aids, mobility scooters, stairlifts, and much more. Head to our website reviewmobility.co.uk for more information.